Hi there. So, there's this thing called abundance. And sometimes we get into a place in our minds and our hearts where we just feel lack and we feel limitation and we feel like, oh my gosh, I can't. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough of anything. But there's always a way to work around those things. There's always a way. And if you kind of open up to what that is, you'll know that that's the case. So in this story right here, the illustration right here, this is an illustration of one of Digit's friends from There Once Was a Kitty Named Digit. And her name is Peg E. Banks, Peggy Banks. And she's really cute. And she is a styling girl. She wears stilettos and she likes to wear like pretty dresses and great hats. And her little earrings right here look like golden dollar signs because she's got it down where it comes to abundance. And she understands that the good and everything in her life is just, she just gets it. It's just who she is. And sometimes there's this thing where it's called limiting belief systems. And so when we tend to think that, gosh, we're not enough, or I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough love, or I'm not beautiful enough, or I'm not fine enough, or I'm not loved enough. And I took a course one time on this. And one of the things that stood out among everything else I learned in this course was oftentimes when people think that they're not enough of something, it means they really are so incredible in that way. People that don't think they have enough money and they have to have more, they're probably really, really good at financial. They're probably a financial whiz. People who don't think that they're smart enough are probably just so incredibly intelligent. And what they do is they read a lot and they study a lot. People that don't think that they're loved are so greatly loved, and they just don't see it for some reason. Maybe there's something happened when they were a child, or some kind of something that happened that just reminded them of that. But there's this thing you can do whenever you hear that in your mind, and that comes up again, that limiting belief, and we all have at least one, if not many. But when it comes up and you just go, so what? You just go, okay, so what? I don't, I'm not going to take that on. Let's rethink that one again. Nope, I'm not going to do it. And so when those things come up and I'm not enough, I'm not loved, I'm not worthy, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not fine enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm too old. You got all these, all these reasons not to do things. Oh no, that is not true. Because we are all so amazing. Every one of us is. We all have these amazing opportunities and amazing ways of doing things in the world. And we're so blessed. We truly are. We're blessings and we are blessed as well. And so you can be like Peggy Banks here and just know how good life is and just share the wealth, because she does. She has this house. Let me see if I can find it in the book here. I wasn't planning to do this, but I can show you her house. And it's ever so cute. And she welcomes a lot of people to her house. Here's her house. Isn't that cute? It's got a little red sidewalk, made out of probably sandstone, and it's got lots of flowers for the bees, and it's just so cute. And it's got a little straw roof, and she has to be careful not to light a fire too much because it could catch fire. You know how that stuff works. So she's very careful. But anyway, the story's ever so cute. And if you want, these are all available on Amazon and Nook, by the way. But join me in celebrating the good in you, the abundance in you, the prosperity in you, and knowing that life is just amazing. And when you start counting the blessings, you start living from a place of gratitude for the good things that are in your life, you'll just start really recognizing there's so much more in what it is you're calling forth. You'll recognize the more things to be grateful for, more things to celebrate, and come from that place instead of the I'm not enough, or I'm unworthy, or oh my gosh, the economy is tanking, or whatever it might be. because there's always going to be circumstances that are going to come around that are going to, kind of maybe challenge you. But come from a place of understanding that deep within you, there's so much more, and there's always new ways to find things. Look for the greater good. Look for what it is that you do value in life. Look for what it is that does remind you of all the gratitude and the good that you have to celebrate in your life, all the gifts and talents that you have, even the small things. And there's things like gratitude journals, or just, before you go to bed at night and you think about, the good things that happened, or you look at yourself in the mirror and go, you did some good things today. I'm so proud of you, because not only did you do good things, maybe you just didn't do something that you've been wanting to not do. Maybe you didn't eat that ice cream sundae that you really wanted because you're trying to lose some weight. Maybe you didn't imbibe on something that maybe you're just, trying to move away from. Maybe you didn't get involved in gossip today. Maybe you didn't tweak about somebody that, was some kind of something online on social media about someone. Maybe you instead wrote something kind instead. Maybe you extended yourself in a way that was good and helpful and kind. Kindness. Kindness comes from love. Everything in this life is really, truly all about love. And the things that come up and look like dark shadows and whatever are reminders of not to be involved in that. The reminders, there's a quick reminder of, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's switch our concentration and step into that greater sense of who we are. Step into our abundance. Step into the glory. Step into what it is that we're calling forth. Go out and dress real fine and show yourself to the world and paint it red. Okay, like this tree, paint it red. Go out and look at the clouds and see the beauty in the seasons. Celebrate the flowers and all the bees and all the glory in everything around you and the surroundings in nature. And celebrate the good that you have with family and friends and your coworkers and your neighbors. And send them blessings. Just let them know in the heart of who you are. Just extend that love. And it'll come back to you in ways that you will be astounded. It's simple, really. Truly simple. And so go out and be magnificent. Love yourself along the way, and then therefore you can extend that love from the reality of who you are, from the grace of the good of what you've always been. And so it is. And as Grandma always said, love you bunches. Bye for now.